Hi, Eshita Media viewers, and here I'm Keshav with yet another video answering queries on H1B, green card, and several other immigrants' questions. A disclaimer: this is just a friendly chat and a friendly discussion. Uh, you have to go and consult your attorney for your specific cases, and just take this as a for your information, and it's not common across for it's not common across all the cases. So this video is specifically we are going to cover what is there in the plate of new president of America, Joe Biden. So Joe Biden took oath of office last January 20th, and he became the 46th president of United States of America. As soon as he became the president, he signed a lot of executive orders revoking Trump orders. So, what are the Trump orders, last minute orders? The Trump last minute orders are, mm, let's say, previously it was something like this: a company X who, your company X places a person in another company Y. The company X alone has to apply LCA and get it approved. But here, Trump made gave an order that the company Y in which the employee is placed should also apply for LCA. So then now there's a two LCA application for the same job, and which none of the client company will agree to it, because they have to. The basic reason they take a person on contract is to make sure to it's to help them to complete the project without adding a lot of resources. But and but now the client company has to file an LCA and wait for LCA to be approved, and then take this employee from Y company. It's adding time, less cost, and the decision will be like they may ship the project uh, to countries like India or any other country. So this is not going to help the company Y as well as the company X. So this was the last minute order by Trump, but as soon as Joe Biden came to power, he revoked that executive order. And not only that, Joe Biden has a lot of things in his plate. So he is liberal towards a uh, lot of these illegal immigrants, and so the kids of illegal immigrants. He said that he's going to frame a process, to give citizenship to many of them, and which is good for people. In case the thing is, they might have reached US and the kids might be a US born citizen. So Trump was trying to separate the family, whereas Joe Biden said he's going to take into consideration of all these things, and he actually revoked some of the orders of Trump, and which is favorable to them, to these immigrants. Okay, let's go back to the H1B questions, right? So we are more focused on that. So, so the thing is, Joe Biden has plans that that he's trying to let's say, because if you're H4, then you have to wait for EAD to start working. That is, to get an EAD, the person who is in H1B has to apply green card. He has to get I-140 once. He has to get I-140. Once after that, only he can support his spouse, to get an EAD. So which is a long process. So many of these spouse who came in H4, they literally or doesn't have work for 2-3 years or 3-4 years, they lose their career. So Joe Biden has a plan to give a proposal to make H4, even H4, to work, irrespective of whether they have EAD or not. So if you're an H4 visa, still you can work. So Joe Biden has a plan for that, which is a good thing. Apart from that, Joe Biden also has plans to retain the students who study in US, who clear MS and or complete PhD. So he wants to make sure that he these talents are retained in US, to make sure that because of any visa issues or other issues, this talent doesn't go out of the country, and which is a good sign. And regarding S386, and HR 1044 bill, which is removing the per country cap. I think last year we couldn't the bill, even though it was passed in Senate, since the bill passed in House of Representative and the bill which is passed in Senate was there are some differences. The reconcile bill should have been submitted, and since it was the bill lifetime is just a year, so the bill couldn't be passed. So Joe Biden may take it up, maybe after, may take this up, in his table, but not immediately. But he may take this up, maybe in a year or so, and then so this will help to remove the per capita country, limit. So because since in the green there's a law that's a huge backlog for Indian population. So I think in a lifetime, I think many of us may not even have the chance to get a green card, which is not fair. And actually this is also draining the talents, and companies which have hired these talents have started asking question or lobbying government to make sure that this kind of bottleneck should be removed. So if the per country cap is removed, then many of the Indians may get green card much earlier. So for this bill to happen, that this bill needs to be resubmitted. But I think so. If the bill is resubmitted with all other amendments, it's not going to let's say the one which I've discussed, giving H4 EAD, and then giving retaining an MS and PhD students from foreign countries who are studying here. So all these bills, if every of these things are getting clubbed together, the chance of bill getting passed in a year, it's not going to happen immediately. So the thing is, the recommendation would be like to separate the per country capita, I mean the per country limit bill, apart from other bill, if Joe Biden can bring this up, and then and if it can get passed in the House of Representatives, Senate, and then so if the bill get passed, then obviously it's good for all Indians, who's facing a huge backlog and doesn't know when they will get their green card. So a lot of good things is going to happen under Joe Biden tenure. And also now in the Senate, both the Republican and the Democratic Party both have equal number of positions. So the vote of Vice President Kamala Harris is going to determine, many of these bills. So this is going to be like a very very critical position for Vice President Kamala Harris, and hats off to the first woman Vice President Kamala Harris. And it's a remarkable day on Jan 20th to see a woman, first woman vice president, one woman to take oath as vice president. And we congratulate on part of as part of Ashita Media, for Kamala Harris tenure to be as a vice president. And thanks a lot, and for watching this video. We will have more such video to publish in coming weeks, and as and when any information needs to be shared with the viewers. And thanks a lot, and do subscribe to our channel. Bye.
Hi everyone, this is Madhu here, your own Madhu Bala or your own Roja girl. Call me what you please, but do see me, watch me on Ishita TV. Subscribe to it and share with your near and dear ones.